Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, I made a little oopsie poopsie. As you can see, we are now in May. It's no longer March, as it was at the end of the previous episode. Because I did play through April, and already have played one battle in May, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So, I'm just going to give you a quick recap of what happened in April. The battlecruiser Mars and light cruiser Thetis encountered a British formation made up of the Battleship Ocean, which escaped pretty much unharmed from the large battle down here in episode 2. And it was accompanied by the light cruiser Pathfinder and a couple of destroyers. The battlecruiser Mars quickly sank the light cruiser Pathfinder with accurate 13-inch gunfire, at which point the light cruiser Thetis approached the Battleship Ocean and launched torpedoes. However, they were evaded. Thetis retreated to rearm its torpedoes and went in for another round, and this time sunk the Battleship Ocean, but not without taking serious damage herself, and was left with all engines knocked out and some flooding damage. At which point the enemy destroyers approached and torpedoed the crippled light cruiser and sank her. However, British destroyers do not carry reloads for their torpedoes, and with no torpedoes left, they were easy pickings for the battlecruiser Mars. So that was a victory at the cost of the light cruiser Thetis. Then we had a border patrol this month, where the battlecruiser Preußen, accompanied by 2 heavy cruisers and 5 destroyers, encountered the battleship, what was it, her name? Centurion, escorted by a light cruiser, a heavy cruiser, and some destroyers. My destroyers went in against the enemy battleship, and some of them suffered engine damage and flooding upon approaching, and the battleship turned away, and I could not get a good torpedo solution on it. However, the enemy heavy cruiser and light cruiser were sunk by my heavy cruisers and battlecruiser, and the enemy destroyers all had fired their torpedoes against my destroyers, neither of them hitting my nimble small boats, and were now again pretty much harmless and easy pickings. My heavy cruisers sailed through the formation of enemy destroyers, shooting them as they went, heading full speed against the enemy battleship. My heavy cruisers are faster than the British battleships and caught up with her, managed to get a torpedo off against her stern, knocking out the rudder and one of her engines. And now it was much easier for my destroyers to make a proper approach and sink the battleship. And again, enemy destroyers, once they had dumped torpedoes, were harmless and easily picked off. One of my destroyers sank, and 2 more needed repairs. Let's see, that was the V1, V3. The heavy cruisers in that battle was the Mikkel and Mecklenburg. Freya is still damaged after that first battle. Preußen and Mars, my battlecruisers, very light damage. so they should be ready again soon. Now that we have recapped what you sadly could not see, let's fight a convoy battle. It's the heavy cruisers Comet and Seydlitz versus the light cruisers Chester, Liverpool, and the destroyer Skate. I'm not too worried about the enemy light cruisers. They are in fact slower than my heavy cruisers. Enemy smoke spotted northeast. Let's not have you guys in a formation. It just becomes messy. And the game speed went down to ×10. That means we are closing in. Let's see, yeah, lots of minuses. I wonder if the enemy is trying to run. In which case I will catch up to them. There we are. What's this? That's a light cruiser. That's the other light cruiser. Let's turn. Reduce speed to 23. Let's have torpedoes off for now. Let's turn around. That's one of the enemy destroyers. Can I get a torpedo off against the Liverpool? She has launched torpedoes. There we go, one of my torpedoes are away. Do some more maneuvering. I missed Liverpool, but it might actually hit the Chester. No. There we go, torpedoes are incoming. Can you launch? Come on, Comet. Okay, that's not good for the Seydlitz. Okay, then comment, target the Chester. Failing that, target the Liverpool. Sidelets sinking. Can I get a stern launcher away? Yes, I can. I'll keep focusing the Liverpool. And we have torpedoes away from the destroyer's gate. I think that was a torpedo hit against the Chester. The Skate still has another torpedo launcher, so it's not quite harmless yet. Yes, I will avoid that torpedo. Okay, focus the Chester. Is at a better angle. Now turn in. These light cruisers have really bad turning circles. In fact, much worse than my heavies. And we have more torpedoes away from the Comet. That's the last of the torpedoes from the destroyer. Yeah, even with their bad turning circles at this kind of range. Do I have a stern launcher ready for the Liverpool? Yeah, I did. And the Liverpool is in a much worse state with regards to mobility than the Chester. So I might actually get a hit. Or maybe not. Nope, did not. Let's turn torpedoes off for now. Well, there's one more on the way. Torpedo hit. Yes, nice. This sort of range should be getting some hits. The destroyer is no longer a threat. I just get some good hits against the bow section. There we go, some more flooding. Let's focus on the Chester now. She still has torps. My rudder is rather damaged. There we go, hit the skates as it sailed into the crossfire. My rudder is okay again. I wonder which torp it is that is ready. Could it be the bow torpedo? There we go, some torpedoes from the Liverpool. It's probably the starboard torpedo or the stern torpedo. Let's just keep turning. Switch to the Liverpool, which is closest. Can I avoid that? Yes, I can. Okay, torpedo away against the Liverpool. Let's actually finish her. Let's build some accuracy. There we go, finally some penetrations. Liverpool is all out of torps. which means it's rather safe to do this. Let's just gun her down. See, my training level is now green. There we go. Getting some good accuracy now, finally. Liverpool is down. There's the DD. Which is no longer dangerous, but I still want to sink it. There we go, get the secondaries firing. Switch to the Chester. It is the bigger threat at this point. Okay, get the skate done. Okay, she has launched a torp. Finally landing some shots on the destroyer. If I can just hit its engines or cause some flooding. Like that. Just ask and you shall receive. There we go, really good. Okay, she has launched. Just some good hits from the stern now. And the skate should get going down. Come on. Give me them hits. Like that, but I want flooding in the unflooded compartments. That's what I need. Just gotta keep an eye on that torpedo reload indicator on the Chester. Okay, let's just speed up for now. The Chester isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Set my main guns to save so I don't run out of ammo. Doesn't seem to be doing much. There we go, finally some flooding on the rear compartments. But she fixed it. Let's try auto ammunition select. Let's go back to HE. It's probably just overpenning. There we go. The skate is down. Enemy smoke spotted to the west. I won't end this because I know they still have that light cruiser. lots of accuracy debuffs. No wonder it was hard to sink that destroyer. And also, yeah, this class has a really bad hull stability. I think that's in large part just down to the hull itself not being very good. Yeah, I know the enemy is up here, because that's where I last saw that light cruiser sailing. Did she fix her engine? Ah, there we go. That's the smoke screen. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Let's just do some maneuvering. I'm not sure what kind of torpedo range the light cruiser has. Yeah, that's the smoke screen. Okay, she has launched torpedoes, or a torpedo, from the stern launcher. There it is. So she has remaining torpedoes on one of the sides, I guess. She has 2 torpedoes remaining. Switch to HE. See if I can cripple her some more. That's decent armor for a light cruiser. That's more than most of my ship, except for the main belt. And she has 7-inch guns. Just keep an eye on that torpedo. When it goes down to 1, I know I need to move. Yeah, you also get lots of minuses from hull stability. I'm at 10% on my main guns now for accuracy. Come on, just get some good hits now. There we go, destroy the casemate. That's kind of weird having a light cruiser with that much armor. Hope I'm not gonna run out of ammo before I sink this. She's running low on her 5-inch ammo as well. 50 shots left for the 9-inch guns. But at least they're having an effect. Oh, when they hit. Turn them off for now, until I get a good broadside. Only standard bulkheads. Anti-flood to Barbette 3. It's doing a really good job of angling away. If only I hadn't lost the side lids, this would be much easier. Okay, I have an engine damage now. Oh, my engine is fixed. Never mind. Turn the main guns off again. Trying to find that good angle where I can just hit it straight from the side. Switch to HE because my secondaries can't pen anyway. Seems like. If I can just slow her down some more. She's almost out of 5-inch ammo. Yeah, she's out of 5-inch. And the 7-inch is... They don't seem to have a good arc. Okay, let's get another couple of shots from the main guns. Maybe slow her down some more. There we go, one of the 7-inch guns are gone. Back to HE on the secondaries. Only 14 rounds left for the 9-inch guns. Okay, I'm actually taking engine damage. Gonna fire what I can and then just retreat or something. There we go, out of ammo on the 9-inch. Not really a satisfying end to the battle. Structure 56, float 72. Structure 56, float 72. I guess that's a draw. The Comet and Chester will have to fight again another day. And what happened to the transports? I don't know. Okay, she has launched a torp. Okay, that's actually a victory. I don't know how, but it's a victory. Finances. What's going on with my fleet? Sidelets, you just sank. Comet, you need repairs. Let's see, ship design. Should I buy another Rune class heavy cruiser? Or a König Albert? Not a battleship heavy cruiser. Did you have torpedoes? Yes, she has torpedoes. And I guess it's overall a better design than the Rune class, but it's much more expensive. Let's get one of those. To replace the sidelets. Keel. Finances really bad. We could make it better like that. Research. 1 month for internals protection. Yeah, let's see what happens in June. No, I do not want a peace treaty. Anti-flood 3. Finances now better because a lot of stuff is no longer being repaired. There we go. Research, we finished researching that. And I guess cruiser design something 51%. "14-inch guns being researched. Special machinery. Something. Who knows what? Rangefinders. Crop 3, 79%. That's nice. 41 months. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's... Nothing happened in this turn. Let's see what happens in July. War continues. Surprise strike. Well, that will be in the next episode. Now, goodbye and take care.